After the Mules won on the women's side, it was the men's turn to do battle at Johnston Hall as both Moravian and Muhlenberg were playing their first games of the season. This one turned out to be an absolute thriller as another chapter was added to the storied rivalry between these two schools. Mike Briscoe has the highlights.
Tuesday night marked the 112th meeting between the Muhlenberg and Moravian men's basketball teams, with the Greyhounds holding a 27-19 record when that game is played at Johnston Hall. However, the Mules had won the 3 previous meetings, including a 68-60 victory last year. Last night's game was a back-and-forth battle from start to finish, which saw the score tied 10 times and the lead change hands 15 times. 2.5 minutes in, it's junior point guard DJ Strayhorn going baseline and throwing up the floater over A.J. Dean for the 5-4 lead. 4 minutes later, the Mules regain the lead when Justin Greenstone finds freshman Pat Hannafin, who rolls in 3 of his 8 points on the night to go up 14-12. Then with 6 minutes left before the break, it's Hannafin doing the passing as he finds preseason All-American Spencer Littich, who throws it down with 2 hands and says, "Everybody out of my way." Just before halftime, the Greyhounds trailed by 2 before Strayhorn gets it ahead to Kenny Gula, and Gula buries the triple from the corner as Moravian builds a 31-27 halftime advantage. In the second half, Garrett Johnson breaks a 39-all tie with the offensive rebound and layup for 2 of his 6 points. But after halftime, it became a one-on-one battle between Strayhorn and Muhlenberg freshman point guard Malik Killing. Check out the Philadelphia native Killing with the drive and finish with contact for 3 the hard way. And stay tuned for more acrobatic finishes from Killing. Strayhorn answers on the other end with a little stop and pop from 18 feet, and Moravian leads 53-51. Then with only 3 minutes to play, Strayhorn with a strong drive for 2 more of his game-high 21 and a 6-point lead, but that would be the Greyhounds' final field goal. 1:40 to play here, and the Mules are down by 7, their largest deficit of the game. But there goes Killing once again with the hoop and the harm, and he still isn't finished. It's a 3-point game now, and Matt O'Hara gives it up to Killing, who hangs and hits this time, and all of a sudden the Mules are down by just 1. So here's your ball game, 10 seconds left, Muhlenberg with the ball and trailing by a point, and they give it to the freshman one more time, and somehow he gets it to go over 2 defenders. Johnson's desperation heave is no good, and the Mules come back to win the season opener in dramatic fashion.
At the beginning of the game, I was pretty anxious, high energy. Once I calmed down, it just became regular basketball. As far as the last shot, though, I think it was determination. I really wanted to get a win my first game, so I just made a concerted effort to be aggressive on both ends of the floor, and it worked out for us.
On the scene from Johnston Hall in Bethlehem, Mike Briscoe, 2 Sports.
Well, that's why they call it a rivalry, because it ends sometimes like that. That was an impressive finish.
What do you think the chances are we have more Malik highlights before the year's over?
I think you're absolutely correct.
Good ball player there.